Joining us at 6 at the top, developing news in an ongoing voter fraud investigation. Not guilty. That was a plea from Edinburg Mayor Richard Molina. His wife made the same plea.
Their charges all stem from the November 2017 City of Edinburg election. Tonight, another person is charged in what the state is calling an illegal voting scheme. Channel 5's Michael Scott started digging into this story more than a year ago. He joins us in the studio with the latest developments from today.
Another person is facing charges tonight in the voter fraud investigation. Add Julio Carranza to the list of people charged. That brings the number up to 20. 20 people are accused of committing voter fraud in the 2017 November City of Edinburg election. And here's what we dug up tonight at 6. On the surface, it looks like a web of connection and deception, all linking back to the Edinburg mayor. Let me first take you back to these round of arrests in November of 2018. In that group, Jerry Gonzalez Jr., among the people charged with illegal voting. Richard Molina was the deputy registrar for his change of address form. Gonzalez changed his address to a place on Wolverine Street in Edinburg. Gonzalez never lived there, according to a criminal complaint. Gonzalez was connected to Carranza Development. He worked there at one time. State records show Julio Carranza is the owner of Carranza Development. County records show Carranza Development was once an owner of that property Gonzalez claimed was his address in the fraudulent voter change of address form. Tonight, Carranza is charged with 1 count of organized election fraud and 2 counts of illegal voting. Now here's the connection to Edinburg's Mayor Richard Molina. First, state records show Carranza and Molina own a company together called Team Edinburg Investments, LLC. And this past year, the city of Edinburg awarded contracts to Carranza Development. The contracts were from the Housing Assistance Program. Carranza was also appointed to the Edinburg Economic Development Council when the mayor was elected. Carranza then had what appears to be a well-timed resignation from the Economic Development Council. Right before that, he was awarded a contract. Hey, Mayor, anything you want to say on the citizens of Edinburg? Any comment? Meanwhile, Molina and his wife, Dahlia, are facing a slew of voter fraud charges tonight. They were arraigned by a visiting judge. The state says Molina and his wife had numerous voters change their addresses to places they did not live, including to an apartment complex the mayor owns for the express purpose of voting for Molina in the November 2017 city election. The state adds his vote harvesting scheme involved the participation of paid campaign workers. Now, here's what we can tell you about these people who are facing charges in the investigation. Molina, as a deputy registrar, signed off on 6 voter change of address forms. 4 of these people changed their address to his apartment complex. 4 people charged worked on his campaign. Tonight, Molina faces 1 count of engaging in organized election fraud and 11 counts of illegal voting. His wife, Dahlia, faces 1 count of engaging in organized election fraud and 2 counts of illegal voting. All 3 pled not guilty to their charges. A jury trial will be set first for Richard Molina. We don't know yet when that will be. The Texas Attorney General's office and the Dow County District Attorney's office continues to investigate. In the studio, Michael Scott, Channel 5 News at 6.